It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Hello everyone. So I'd like to start out this video just by saying that I wouldn't typically choose to take my private life and make it public, especially not on a forum like TikTok, for entertainment's sake. However, 6 months ago, Marissa Henderson decided to take some elements of her private life and make it public, and drug me and people I love and care about into it. So to be clear, 6 months ago, Marissa Henderson took to TikTok saying that she was cornered in her driveway by her husband's mistress, and the mistress was telling her that she was pregnant. I am that mistress, and I am pregnant with her husband's child. I'm coming on here because I think it's important to tell the truth. And a lot of what she said just
that's important.
Was her perspective largely, but a lot of it was skewed, a lot of things were left out, and some things just weren't true. So I'll be doing a series of videos in which I look back, give some context, give some of my own just perspective on the entire situation.
29 hours ago, I got home from taking my stepkid to school, where I was met with my husband's mistress, telling me she was pregnant. Not only am I losing my husband, I'm losing my best buddy. I met him before he turned 2, and he's about to turn 8. I don't know what's next. I gave up a lot to take care of that kid. So I'm just gonna document my journey day by day while I figure life out again. Yesterday, a few hours after I found out, I packed some bags and came to my mom's house. So I'm fine. I'm safe.
She not fine. She distraught.
I don't know. I have to figure out everything. Which there's a lot to figure out. I had therapy today. It went as good as it could. And then my mom she's a real estate agent. She had a meeting with somebody for lunch. And about 10 minutes after she left, all the power in the house went out. And they never lose power. It's such a nice day. So, it made me laugh. It just kind of tracks with what life feels like. But yeah, this is one day. And I know it has to get better. It just doesn't feel like it right now. I feel like I should be angry. But I'm not. I still do love my husband, soon to be ex. And I just want him to be happy.
Really?
But now I'm gonna figure out what makes me happy. You guys are welcome to come along for the journey as I figure this out. I made it 36 hours since finding out my husband was cheating and got his mistress pregnant. I obviously asked if there was anything I could do to fix it. And the answer was no. He's been done for a while, I guess.
Ain't no fixing that.
He just did it really well. I've cried more in the last 36 hours than I have in the last 3 years combined. Yesterday I didn't eat anything.
It's funny because she on a weight loss journey.
Sure I ate. So I ate a sandwich. It seems like everything triggers my crying. Like my mom asked if there was stuff I knew I wanted or needed from the grocery store. And I just cried.
Remember that. I remember that.
My husband did all the grocery shopping. Because he knew I hated it.
Remember the grocery shopping.
One of the hardest things though was I used to text him all day, every day. He's my best friend. I know. He's just gone. He's created a life with someone else. A life that we had talked about and were planning for. It's crazy. This wasn't supposed to be my life. Well, it's been 50 hours since I found out my husband cheated and got his mistress pregnant. I'm still nauseous 24/7, but I showered today and I made myself a cup of coffee that says embrace the mess. I thought that was super fitting, so I'm just sitting outside enjoying some sunshine. One thing I'm not gonna do ever in this series is shit talk my husband, or any of that. I acknowledge he made some really awful decisions and I'm severely hurt because of them. But we also were together for 6 years and he was really great for a lot of those. And I'm not ever gonna take away like the really great times because of this like really shitty situation. This journey is just gonna be me and finding healing and finding peace and being okay. I don't have any answers right now. I don't have a job. I have my dog, I have my family, and I'm really thankful to have that. Because this would be a whole lot different if I didn't have any support system. I don't really know where to start. But today I got up a little earlier. I showered and I made some coffee. And I'm soaking up some sunshine. So it's not a lot.
It's a long 10-minute video.
But it's more. I'm the person who got cornered in her driveway by her husband's mistress telling her she was pregnant. I did not start this series with the intention of it really being seen. I literally started making this for me. I had less than 200 followers. Any TikTok I posted was 200 views, with the exception of a Taylor Swift one. That one got a lot. A lot of people aren't gonna like this series. I'm not gonna get into nitty-gritty details. I'm not gonna shit on my soon-to-be ex-husband. I'm not going to point fingers and play the blame game. I will reflect and take accountability for what I could have done different. Not that I could have done anything to change his choices, but eventually in the future, very far down the road, maybe I would be open to a relationship again. And this is a good time to just kind of reflect on how I can be better moving
new relationship.
forward.
Girl, heal first.
But I'm not going to put my ex on blast. That's not who I am as a person. That's not who I ever want my stepson to see. If he ever sees these videos, I don't ever want him to hear me bashing his dad. He's a great dad. He always has been. And that our situation is never going to take away from that. So if I see a lot of comments like bashing my ex, I'm going to delete them. It's not helpful to me. It's not helpful to anybody. I did this because I disassociate like crazy. I have plenty of trauma from my past, which is what I was in therapy, which I am in therapy for. Trying to work past and try to be present in moments, because I just disassociate and I don't attach to anything. And I want to be able to look back and see these moments and see the emotion I felt, because I'm not going to be able to remember. That's just kind of how I cope. So, yeah. I'm sitting on the ground at 3:30 p.m. with my pup, soaking in some more sunshine. I'm really anxious all the time right now. I mean, that's not super new, but
She need a job.
I've
Get her mind off of this.
been eating the same Rice Krispie treat since I woke up this morning. I've almost finished it. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Yeah. I honestly haven't really cried today. I just feel really heavy and run down. Like anxious about what's to come, but I'm also like at peace, knowing what's gonna happen. I don't know the next steps. I don't know how long until I feel like I'm more healed. She's ready to go in. But I'm trying. And things are gonna get better. And I'm gonna be less tired. And I have this really fucking great dog who is literally always by my side. So yeah.
Except right now, he like, let's go
I'm
in.
the person that got cornered in her driveway by her husband's mistress. And her telling me she's pregnant. I've gotten so many questions that I truly don't have answers to. So many people have asked what is my husband said about his actions. People have asked if the mistress knew or how long. Guys, I don't know. I've decided it's none of my business. And that's gonna blow so many people's minds. I know. I don't want to know. All it can do is hurt me.
We know.
So I know what I know. That's enough. I know my marriage is over. So now I need to move forward. The additional information, I just don't see how it benefits me to know. So I've just decided it's none of my business. Do I have like ideas of what I think? Yeah, I do. But that's based on purely like speculation on my end and zero fact. So I'm not gonna like put information out that's not based in fact. I know it's important. And I know that my marriage is over. And there's nothing I can do about that. I don't know what's going to happen with my step kiddo. I don't know any of that stuff. It's still very new. It's just a couple days old. We haven't figured it all out. But we are both trying to handle this situation with logic and trying to keep emotion out of it and do what's best for both of us, and most importantly, what's important for the kid. So, I'm sorry I don't have answers. I don't think I'd answer them even if I did, but reality is I don't have them. I never will have them because I've decided it's not my business. I'm the person who was cornered in her driveway by her husband's mistress telling her that she was pregnant. This morning I woke up more nauseous than ever. It seems like every morning I've woken up like in a panic of like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, like I'm not in my own bed, I'm not in my house. And so every morning it's just like a really harsh reality check, and this morning it sucked a little bit more than normal. I did get up and shower this morning. I even shaved my legs because it was going to be 80 degrees, and I was like, I'm not wearing pants. So that's a step up. Today I've got to try and stomach some more food. Just nothing sounds good. I don't have the energy to make anything or even heat something up in the microwave. But I've got to figure that out. I'm really thankful the ACC basketball tournament is on and that the game started at noon, because that really helps occupy my whole afternoon. Go Pack. I have kind of hit a point where I just want everything to be done. Like I'm so exhausted, and I still have to get my stuff. I still have to do so much. I just want to like snap my fingers and it be done. But that is not reality.
Not reality.
But I think my goals for today are to make like actual food and eat maybe a meal. If I can get out like an entire meal, that would be more than I've had the last 3 days. And maybe I'll get another suitcase out of my car, because I've literally been too tired to walk to the driveway. Those, I think, are going to be my 2 goals today. I'm the person who was cornered in her driveway by her husband's mistress telling her that she was pregnant, and is now trying to figure out what the healing is, what the process is, and how to move forward. I am so thankful for everyone who has commented such kind things and is along on this journey with me, especially because I don't know what I'm doing. There's a lot of questions, though, that people have asked, and I understand the curiosity, but I'm not going to answer. A question I've seen many times, though, is how are you so calm? How are you handling this? Like, why are you not so angry? And that's a good question that I've spent a lot of time thinking about today. Also, in one of these videos, I'll have done something with my hair. We're just not there yet. I think reality is I've actually seen this played out before in my life. When I was 12, my sperm donor, as I refer to him, up and walked out. Obviously, it was not in the same sense, but it was abrupt. It was harsh. It was very unexpected, and yeah. At the time, I was 12. I had a 7-year-old sister, and I lied. I was 12. My sister was 5, and I had a 7-month-old brother. So those kids became my world, and I loved them, and I took care of them, and I tried to protect them as much as I could. because he did just up and leave, and it was traumatizing. So I think I'm pulling from some childhood stuff, and just knowing that life does go on and life does get better. Right now it doesn't feel like it's very good, but I know there's hope.
Your mom did pretty good for herself after Pops dipped.
That's happy, and I don't know. I just remember that in the past, anger got me nowhere. And so it's actually at this point in life really hard for me to get angry, especially if something is done towards me. I'm sure that's trauma. I will be angry when things are done to others. But I'm pretty good at keeping everything locked down, and trying to handle it with logic to just keep moving, keep pushing forward. I'm ready to get to the other side already. I'm tired of being sad. I know I'm not anywhere close to not being sad, but I'm ready to be done. Also, many people have asked, I did show her in one video, but yes, my pup is here. She is with me. She has been with me for longer than my relationship. So she's all mine. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. I would never leave her behind.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wills Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. We also have Opulence Scents. Okay, this is the scent for you. Make sure you check them out in the link down below in the description. Just click the link. Send the link to somebody. Click the link. Save it. Check it out later. Whatever you got to do, make sure you visit that website. Now, let's get into it. We finally have Marissa Henderson, y'all. We finally got her. Okay? Now, I dropped the second part because it took a while for the first part to come out, so I could do the first part, then I could bring out the second part, which I was like, man, you know what? Let's get it out the way. Y'all needed something to watch this weekend, and I brought y'all a host of messiness to watch, okay? And in this particular series, we got the Mistress's side first. And she kind of explained and justified everything. But then when I watched her side, she really didn't explain much. But if you go to her actual channel, you will see some of the things and some of the gripes that her husband had. Even though he said it wasn't the weight that made him lose. But I believe from watching her channel that it might have been a little bit of the laziness, the not having a job, the not cleaning up, and then the weight. Okay, because I could tell you weight ain't a thing for him, because the other girl, she her back ain't too little either. The other one remind me of like a chick that got a real big back and real skinny legs. No ass, just flat backer and a Cadillac. But this one right here, she struggles with her weight. And I don't think she's constantly eating. I think she overeats. So it's when she may have 3 meals a day, but they be hefty. She might not snack all day, but when she eat, if the table wasn't made of wood, she probably would have ate it. Knock on wood. Yeah, Marissa she's going through something. She don't work. She takes care of the kids. She drives the kids to school, and then sometimes he drives the kids to school, which makes her sleep in. She doesn't get up all day. She's not motivated. She's not working out. She's eating. overeating. She's not constantly eating. She's overeating, which is causing her to continue to weight. So she has a series of videos where she talks about how she's struggling with her weight and how a heavy girl eats. Now, she might show y'all little plates, but ain't no way you eating like a damn rabbit and keeping all this weight on. It's the snacks we don't see. Okay, she might have been bigger than this, and I think she may have been bigger than this because she might eat like a rabbit some days, but when she get hungry, she eat like a bull. Okay, so I'm not gonna say that what he did was justified based on her weight, based on her laziness, because he could have just left the situation. This lady was obviously blindsided. But the reason why she was blindsided is because she probably never wanted to get out the house, so he had a free babysitter. And okay, so let me put a timeline on this. This actually happened March 12th. It's not till September, about 10th, that the first video from the Mistress comes out. So basically, all to say, it's the Mistress that brought all this on. As soon as she got pregnant, she was like, nope, I'm taking it. This man coming with me. I am not taking care of this child by myself. So the Mistress took it upon herself to say, you know what? He said he was going to end this. I'm going to make him end this because I'm not going to be pregnant by myself. So she pretty much forced this guy to leave his wife, put him in a chokehold, she went and informed his wife, hey, we've been having sex. I'm pregnant with his baby. He's coming with me. His stupid ass gonna go along with it. Well, yeah, I guess I'll go. But you know what? You know how many ladies are in this woman's comments? Yeah, my husband had a baby on me too. My husband had a baby. Different women. I'm like, damn. Y'all husbands ain't shit. But luckily, there are guys like me who don't cheat anymore. And they won't be having no babies by no random women while I'm in a relationship. We got to hold it down for the rest of the gentlemen. So I want y'all ladies to give a big ups to men like me who don't cheat no more. And we've been delivered by Christ. I ain't gonna cheat no more. Okay? It's not worth it, dog. It's not worth it to put your family through this shit. It's not worth it to have to put your kids through this. Your son, who has a woman that actually genuinely loved your son, probably would give up her last sandwich for your son. Now you have to explain to your son why mommy, stepmommy, or whatever he may call her, is not around no more. And you got old Bethany over here having a new baby that you gonna call brother. So, and also they didn't have kids together. So that might also be a determining factor of who he was gonna stay with. Now that he had the baby with the other lady, the Mistress. And I'm gonna tell you what, Mistress. What goes around comes around. And unfortunately, it's how you got them. 9 times out of 10 it'll be how you lose them. So be careful, lady. Because if you get too lazy, you don't even have to be lazy. He gonna dish you anyway. Everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.